Police are investigating how a 3-year-old wandered off a school's daycare property without staff knowing about it.
Yeah, officials tell WIS with the Columbia Police Department that the child walked away on Thursday morning through a gate and then wandered through the neighborhood near the school before being found. WIS reporter Ashley Jones has more.
Right now, we're driving down the same path that 3-year-old Ari walked after she wandered off of school property on Thursday morning. This was until she was found by neighbors standing at this intersection here.
How do you lose a 3-year-old and then on her third day at the daycare?
That's one of the many questions that Ari's mother still has on top of how Ari got off the school's property and how long the 3-year-old wandered around this neighborhood by herself.
And then, in my opinion, if she was at recess, the logical thing for you to do is to say, oh, Miss Sanders, I'm sorry. She was at recess and wandered off. That wasn't said. Nothing was said, which makes me think, was she inside and somehow got outside?
Ari was found by neighbors with a soiled diaper, and now both Ari's mother and grandmother believe that she was traumatized and may need therapy. Deani Sanders says school officials are blaming Ari's curiosity, but she says it's safety concerns like this gate that aided into her granddaughter leaving the school's property.
When I walked around the school after, and then I walked the route Ari walked, there were so many openings in that gate, it's ridiculous. The back gate is someone's wood paneling. There are portions of the paneling missing. There are portions of the paneling slid to the side. I mean, there are so many things that are hazards to the children. There's an old fence that clearly fell down. Poles are hanging like this. That can impale somebody's child.
Vivi Reed's latest inspection shows that the school's barriers are in compliance with state regulations, but there's also another concern coming from Ari's mother and grandmother.
The one teacher in a class with 23 students, you never see an aide. I know from personal experience, I had a daycare center for several years. There are child to staff ratios, and clearly that clicked in my mind, you're not meeting that ratio.
WIS asked Vivi Reed about that on Friday, and they say all of their classes are in teacher-to-student ratio. A facility review from SC Child Care in 2021 showed that Vivi Reed was given a high severity rating for lack of staffing, but it also shows that issue has since been resolved. Reporting in Columbia, I'm Ashley Jones, WIS News 10.